Hey guys, so if you saw yesterday's video, you get an idea of what I go through on a fairly regular basis, trying to deal with, just trying to be a parent and the obstacles that are in my way to that. Now, you may notice a couple things about yesterday. So, a lot of times, my ex would do something and I would get so spun out over it. I would get so upset. I would get so just emotionally overwrought about it. And that's the response that they're looking for. They're looking for that power and control. That's all any of this is about. It's about power and it's about control. So, do I have an emotional reaction to being cut out of my daughter's life, of being not, treated like her parent? I mean, yeah, there's gonna be an emotional reaction to that, but it's whether you act on that, it's how you act with that that's really important. When you have greater control over your actions than the other party does, that's when you're winning. Okay? That is the only way to win in a situation like this, is where they are trying to provoke you. They are trying to make you feel small and insignificant. And I mean, what human being doesn't have some sort of emotional reaction to abuse, right? You're being minimized. In that situation, you are absolutely being minimized. You are absolutely being told you don't matter. And by proxy, so is your child. So, in a situation like that, yeah, you're gonna have an emotional reaction to that. But it's how you handle it that matters. So what did I do? How did I handle that? I acknowledged what I was feeling in the moment. I acknowledged why I was feeling it. And I proceeded to find a solution, or a way forward, a path, a plan that did not involve any sort of retribution against my ex, because that's a waste of time and energy, because you're never gonna quote unquote win with them until you completely get away and they have no more ability to mess with your life and mess with you. That's the only way to win with these people. And by win, I don't mean you versus them. I mean, in terms of looking for cooperation, co-parenting, any sort of healthy relationship, that's what I call a win. Not like domination, like winning over the other person. That's not what I'm talking about. So I used the energy from that and directed it into problem solving. Now, I can't control the actions of the other parent. I can't control what they say to the school. I can't control what's said at home. I can't control any of that. But I can control my actions and my behaviors. Could I have lashed out at my ex and been like, yeah, probably. But you know what? That would have been used against me. Ask me how I know. They're sneaky. You can't make an accusation unless you have hard proof of this is what they're doing. And even then, it's really hard when you take it in front of professionals, because they're like, well, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's why this is happening. So, all you can do is control yourself and your own actions. Okay? that's it. You cannot control that other person. What you have control over is how you present yourself, like how I present myself to the school, right? I didn't go in guns blazing last year. I didn't go in guns blazing this year. And see, that's what the abuser wants. They want you to react in such a way that you are going to discredit yourself. They want you to lose control of, your emotional balance. So what I did yesterday in talking about that, right, is I was processing through it. I was recognizing what was going on. I was recognizing what was influencing me emotionally. I was I was pointing out, okay, this is what they want. This is what I am choosing to do. Because, again, it is just all about power and control. They put you in these situations to try to get you to react. They try to have the upper hand. They try to they cannot abide by, they cannot abide not having power and control over you. They have to dominate you in some way. They have to show that they are more powerful than you, or more influential, or better, or whatever. So in this situation, all I'm looking for is an equal voice with the school. And there's no way I can attain that by trying to attack him or go after him or anything like that. No, all I can do is bring myself and my own merit to the school and engage with them one-on-one as a parent, as a concerned parent, and keep the focus on what's going to be most beneficial for my kiddo. Not tearing down the other parent, but being honest about what's going on and what is influencing the situation and what might be affecting her ultimately. That's what it's about. It's about her and her best interest. So yeah, so that's what I end up doing in these situations, is where the narcissist, the abuser, wants you to react. Do you have emotions about it? Absolutely, man. That's human, okay? It would be robotic or pathogenic, even, if I did not have some sort of emotional response to that. The important thing is how I manage that response. How I frame it is huge. Because I could frame it, he's my enemy, blah, blah, blah. Or I could frame it as it's just a narcissist being a narcissist. And, all right, let's go around him, to forge my own connection with the school again. All right. You're not going to change these people. They are what they are. They are who they are. They do what they do. And unfortunately, if you have kids with one and you still have custody and they still have custody, you're just going to have to deal with the fact that they are what they are and learn how to cope with it. I have tried to tell the truth about what happened. I have tried to hold him accountable for what he did to me. All of the different kinds of abuse. And it's gotten absolutely nowhere. Do you know why? Because narcissists. He is very, very good at playing the victim and villainizing other people. He'll take something and just twist it around. And it's one of those things too, when you have a conversation with him, If you try to hold him accountable, you get gaslit, you get word salad, you get everything twisted around to where you're the bad guy for trying to hold him accountable. So, you know, I've tried, and I have gotten literally nowhere because they're so good at obfuscating the truth and they will never admit it. They will never ever admit it. They make up this own reality in their head, and they're so convinced of it. You know, like my ex was telling me all the ways to beat a lie detector test and to how to beat a psychological evaluation. Say, just tell them what they want to hear. You got to know what they're looking for, and just tell them what they want to hear. Does that give you any red flags? Of course, I didn't learn any of this until after getting married. So, guys, just be careful out there. There's some really pathogenic people out there. They're not good. They're not good. So anyway, like I'm talking about things like cyber stalking, where there's actual proof of like misuse of government resources, or at least an admission to it, in order to stalk me. And yeah, that's a thing. So, and then nothing came of it, because I guess it was too indirect. I didn't have him actually recorded actually saying the thing. I have the record of me going, oh yeah, no, I know that you said that you've got God level access to social media, and that I will never have any privacy from you. So, I do have that recorded. And also, like, him telling me what all was on my social media when I had it super, super locked down, where he shouldn't have been able to get into it. Anyway, yeah, it's things like that. These people get away with this stuff just because they're good at it. They're good at getting away from it, or away with it, and they're good at avoiding accountabilities. They are expert level at that. So that's just what they do. That's just who they are, and all you can do is control how you respond to it. Are you going to take it personally? Are you going to freak out about it? Are you going to, are you going to lose your marbles? Or are you just going to realize it's just a narcissist being a narcissist, and CYA, and that's really all you can do. All you can do is operate from the place that you're coming from. Don't come off as what is it? The 3 A's: anxious, angry, and what is it, like agitated, I think. That's what the narcissist wants, because that's how they're gonna discredit you and make you look crazy and make themselves look like the victim. So, get yourself in therapy if you're not already, and really just avoid that, because it's bad juju all the way around. Anyway, that's my bit for this morning. So have a great day, guys.